Hey guys, this is Pastor Wendell Jones with Changing Your Mind Ministries, coming back to you with another inspirational message. Hopefully it will inspire you, but if by now, hopefully you've realized that I oftentimes want to challenge you and hope that inspires you. It's not something that's going to appease you. It ought to be something that shakes you up just a little bit. And today I want to talk to you, you got to get this now, about how you convert from being a witch to a son. Yeah. A witch, W-I-T-C-H, witch, from a son. And it comes from 1 Samuel, the 15th chapter, the 23rd verse, when God talks about rebellion is like the sin of witchcraft. The prophet was scolding Saul about disobeying God, and Saul's excuse was that he was they kept animals that God told them to kill. He kept them because he wanted to make sacrifice unto the Lord. He was lying, and he blamed the people. And the prophet said, you ought to know, Saul, obedience is so much better than sacrifice. And he called him out on it. He said, you're rebellious, man. He said, you're rebelling, and it's just like the sin of witchcraft. The prophet was letting us know, the word is letting you and I know, whenever we rebel from the things of God, heaven views us as a witch. Now, it's not the commercial stuff that you see, hats and brooms and all that kind of stuff. That's given to us to dull our senses down. That's given to us to make this word not as impactful as it ought to be. As a matter of fact, we've now commercialized it to the point where witches are cute and funny. But God is trying to shake us up with that word. That when you and I are rebelling, and understand rebellion. Rebellion is when I don't do what I know to do. God's not chastising you for stuff you don't know. He's talking about that word, those instructions that have been given to you that you know better. But yet we still, in our intellect, still in our rebellion, decide to do it our way. And from rebellion, that word goes on to let us know that we progress into a state of stubbornness. Because it's hard to remain rebellious without remaining stubborn. Rebellion grows and graduates into stubbornness because stubbornness protects our rebellion. Stubbornness keeps us from being teachable. It's stubbornness that's making you want to stop this video right now. It's stubbornness that's making you want to click the little X in the corner because you don't want to hear this, because it might be impacting you even right now. Because the deal is, even that's not enough. What stubbornness does and rebellion does, it makes us put attention back on us. And God calls that idolatry. We end up becoming the attention of our own worship. And not only that, we begin to impact and affect all those around us. Folks, we become witches. We begin to infect all those around us with our rebellious ways, giving them the right to follow suit. So not only am I opposing the will of God, guess what? I teach others to do the same. God doesn't find that to be cute at all. You and I are supposed to be demonstrating the fruit of the Spirit, not the works of the flesh, as Paul talks about in Galatians 5, verse 19 through 26. He lists a long laundry list of things that the flesh produce: adultery, fornication, talks about lust, talks about lasciviousness, talks about emulations, this stuff that we do, wanting to continue strife and contention. Those are the attitudes of the witches in our lives. Might even be our own attitude. Rebellion gives birth to that. But if we're yielding to the Holy Spirit, He produces in us love, joy, peace, long-suffering, those qualities and attributes that look like our God. I'm telling you all this today because I don't want you to be lulled asleep and think that, this is just part of your nature. It isn't. If we are to be followers of Christ, our nature is irrelevant. We ought to be doing everything in our power to be conformed to His image, so that the fruit of the Spirit begin to show up in our lives. We need to stop being witches. We need to grow and mature into being sons. Be just like Him. That's His heart. Don't accept rebellion. Don't accept the title of witch. Pursue the title of son. I know it's challenging, but it's real. It's the word. God bless you. We'll see you back here the next time.